themselves and identify them.
Top police management has appeared before the Parliamentary Committee on Human Rights to defend their actions during the recent elections.
You arresting me for what?
This was after the Speaker of Parliament directed for an investigation following numerous reports and petitions received at her office, pinning the police for brutality in the elections. However, police denied any involvement in human rights violation, instead blamed opposition politicians and the public over vandalizing and assaulting their officers.
The Ugandan police force could not just sit by, see all this happen. No, because we are mandated to protect the citizens. Naturally, everyone has the right to defend himself whenever he's in the wrong. And this is partly the cause of some of these accusations. When someone is on the wrong, surely cannot talk good about the police.
We have had candidates during this election, presidential candidates, who said we shall defy everything. It was on record. We are going to defy everything. What is the implication of defying everything? What is the implication of this? So these are some of the few things that probably brought problems between the security forces and some of these candidates. Because if you are going to say, I'm going to break every law that is there, and then somebody is supposed to observe the law, what would you expect the person who is supposed to ensure that there is law and order? What do you expect that person to do?
As such, the Director of Criminal Investigations, Grace Akulo, says close to 300 persons were arrested during the elections for various election malpractice, including terrorism and vandalism.
As Chair, we also had incidences. We registered 256 cases. And there were a number of offenses committed related to election-related offenses committed. And we arrested 598 persons, 261 were taken to court. Other cases remain under inquiry and they are at different levels of investigations.
But you saw in Jinja, one of the RPCs restrained himself, a presidential candidate removing the mask from an RPC. So what would you have expected? And the RPC was cool. He just kept his cool and these were the levels of provocation. So a number of officers were provoked.
Because we want to discuss as if all the issues, all the problems during elections were brought by police. Juxtapose this, Mr. Chairman. Take away the police, because the police were that. What would have happened? What would have happened? Which means there is something good that the police did. This election, by the way, international was hailed as a very peaceful election. Yes, you can laugh. It was hailed because what was expected, people were going to die, we are going to see bodies on the street, all these things were said.
The investigations into the alleged violence and police brutality during 2021 general elections will culminate into a report to the executive for actions yet to be concluded by Parliament. Philip Aguta, UBC News in Kampala.